Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. A couple quick clarifications. Number one, I am trading futures. If you don't know what futures are, I'll put a link down below to a totally free 4-part series that I put together on the futures market and how it all works. So again, down in the description box. And also, I am day trading futures through a prop firm. What is a prop firm? How does a prop firm work? Which prop firm am I using? All those questions can be answered at the link that you see at the top of the screen there, or I'll also put it down in the description area. But in a nutshell, a prop firm is a way for you to put very little of your money at risk, and then you have a whole lot of upside potential. So if you want to learn more on that, then like I said, check out that link down below. So I will go ahead and pause the screen recording software for now, and as soon as I find a potential trade, I'll get the screen recording software rolling. All right, market is open. Going to get short there, anticipate the break of this trend line. There we go. Very nice opening trade. Down here, right there, you can see $750, or I'm sorry. Whoops, trying to bring up just a minute. There we go, that's what I was looking for. But you can see right there, if you blinked, you missed it. But that is the power of futures. Had that trend line mapped out, took the trend line break. And one of the popular questions, hey Clay, how does your private community work? You can see it right there. There's a trend line right there that I mapped out that that's the one I'll be watching. And you can see how that trade played out ahead of time. So for any of you members that watch these videos, congrats if you played the trend line the same way. But there we go, off to a off to a good start. And let's see what else I can find. All right, gonna try a short here. I'm just doing some MNQs now. So short here, and I'll put my stop up here, and let's see if this thing wants to roll over. Whoop, never mind. Wow, this thing's really picking up pace here. Let's do 3 now since my stop. Guess I can move up my. Whoop. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Let's do a short right there, and I can put my stop slightly up there. So there we go. 5 MNQs. So if I'm wrong, I'll still be plenty green on the account. If I'm right, I'm not going to make a whole lot, but at this point, I am more concerned about just maintaining and not, giving back my entire gain or anything like that. So again, looking to get short at the red line, trying to play a back test of the trend line, but my stop, I'm not going to give it a whole lot of wiggle room. And as you're seeing here, it could very well just come up here, fill me, and then snap up through. In fact, as I say that, maybe I just try a breakout or get out. Yeah, let's see. Sell here, and then I'll put my stop right there. So if this comes down to the red line, I want to. Okay, now it needs to come down right now. I'm not going to sit here and wait for it. I'm looking for the momentum to pick up. Put my first target right there. Not looking so good for me though now. Like I said, I want to see it keep coming down. Blue line is my, Blue line is my average price. Not feeling good about it though. I was looking for it on that move. So this hesitation here is probably going to take me out, and there we are. So not a big deal on that one. Like I said, still plenty green. Whoops, I'm going to cancel these out. Don't want to leave those orders out there. I still have enough wiggle room to maybe give it another try if it does want to come back down. So I'm willing to give it another try if it does want to come down to that red line. Again, look to get short. And we'll see if it wants to come down there or not. And the red line is, there we go. Let's see, will this be the time where it starts to roll over? Put my first 2 targets down there. Well, could have had a scalp on it, no doubt about that. Had 7 points that, I could have taken out. But like I said, I want to give this thing a chance to see if it wants to come on down. Just in case there's a spike, I'll throw out some cover orders down there. But If it can hit that first profit target, that's what I'll bring my stop loss down to basically break even at that point. Oh, come on. There we go. Good. So this will be a winning trade now. There we go. There we go. Did I get that one out too? I did not. All right, I'm not. Oh, the white line is what I saw budged out of my peripheral vision. Okay. Well, that one worked. And then I took myself out of it wrongly. But that was still a nice little trade. Glad I tried it again. But like I said, I should definitely still be in. I think what threw me off is I was looking up here and I saw the white line. I saw something move and I thought, okay, good, I got another one taken out. But then I didn't, so I was confused. And Trade08, it's a fine platform. But if you've ever used Trade08 before, you know that every now and then, like any platform, to be fair, there can have some issues. So I was wondering if one of those issues all of a sudden popped up. So I wanted to just play it safe and just take myself out the remaining of those in the green. But still, at the end of the day, my fault, but was able to at least get some of those losses back on those trades. And like I said, if that little kind of weird thing did not happen, this would have been, I would have, been right back to the green and then some. So that just shows the power of just managing that risk. Let me try a quick little scalp down here. Seems like it is trying to pick up. There we go. Little scalpy scalp down there. So now I actually am back green on those ones. That was somewhat of a chase. That's why I needed to be extra aggressive with the profit taking. Wasn't a terrible chase, but it was still a chase nonetheless. So I counterbalanced the fact that I was chasing by just requiring very quick profits. But there we have it. Wow, kind of a action-packed start. All right, I'll go ahead and pause. Let's see if we can find something else, but I don't know. Maybe I'll be content with this. We'll see. Sorry, I missed it. It happened pretty quick, but I took another chasing scalp, if you will, and now I am up $83 on that one. Might even try something to the upside here. Let me see what I'm going to try to cook something up. This is kind of, no, I don't know if it's dangerous, but let's see if we can get a quick turnaround here. A dangerous trade. One I may regret, we'll see. Yep. Blue line is my entry, red line is my exit. Looking to try to catch a knife here, hence the dangerous nature of the trade. But I better just get out. Playing with fire there. I think I might have been okay. But that all should have happened a lot quicker. That all should have happened a lot quicker. It may still happen, but in my mind, the timing should have happened. And like I said, I don't think I would have been sold out, or I don't think I would have been hit. And that would have been, if it goes to lows. Okay, if the white line moves, all right, yep. Okay, I was playing with fire, and I suppose to give myself a little bit of credit, I'm glad I recognize that because I'm pretty sure that would not have moved up. I might be wrong. I'll have to go back and see, but I don't think I would have been filled up. I don't think it moved enough to fill my order. But yeah, all right. I think yeah, I'll take that as Clay. Just be done for the day. You're playing with fire, trying to catch knives. Just calm down, son. Before I go, though, I do want to personally invite you to get signed up for this free live online webinar that I'm offering. So if you want to learn more about the framework that should be used as a trader, the right approach, and just having the right context of what it actually takes to be a trader and things that have helped me over the years, then this is a class where if you're a beginner or a struggling trader, I'm confident you'll get something out of it. Now, if you're a battle-hardened veteran that has a good system and strategy figured out, I'm not quite sure this is going to be able to offer you much value. But if, like I said, you're in the category of a beginner trader or you are struggling, then yeah, I'm confident that this class will be able to help you out in one way or another. So check out the link, click claytrader.com/live, or just go to the link in the description area, and that's where you can learn when the next live class is. So thanks for hanging out. As always, if you enjoy these, hit that like button. And then also, I have been live streaming, so if you want to come hang out live, I start at 11 a.m. Eastern, and usually I go for a few hours, so make sure to swing by and say hello and hang out for a while. So thanks for watching. Take care and have a good one.